Have you ever wondered what it truly takes to achieve greatness? What if I told you that the path to greatness was already laid out for you over 1,400 years ago? Imagine transforming your life by adopting the same habits that turned a simple man into the greatest leader, teacher, and role model in history. In this video, we reveal 10 life-changing habits inspired by none other than Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. These habits won't just change your life, they'll elevate your soul. 1. Pursue excellence. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of doing our best in everything we do. He said, "Allah loves that when any one of you does a job, he should perfect it." This means that whether you are working, studying, or even doing something simple in your daily life, you should always aim to do it to the best of your ability. Excellence doesn't mean you have to be better than everyone else. It means giving your personal best no matter the task. When you put in the effort to do things well, it not only pleases Allah, but also leads to personal growth and satisfaction. Remember, the goal is not perfection, but striving to improve and be the best version of yourself in every aspect of life. Reflect every day. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, often took time to reflect, whether in solitude or during moments of prayer. Reflection means taking a step back to think about your actions, your goals, and your relationship with Allah. It's a way to assess where you are in life and what changes you might need to make. By reflecting daily, even for just a few minutes, you can realign your intentions and ensure that your actions are in line with your values and purpose. This habit helps you stay focused on what truly matters and prevents you from getting lost in the distractions of everyday life. Think of it as a daily check-in with yourself to make sure you're on the right path. 3. Accept people as they are. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known for his kindness and respect toward everyone, regardless of their background, status, or belief. He taught us to accept people as they are, without judgment or prejudice. This doesn't mean that we have to agree with everything others do, but it does mean recognizing their humanity and treating them with dignity. When you accept people for who they are, you create an environment of compassion and understanding. It helps you build stronger relationships and promotes harmony in your community. Instead of trying to change others, focus on being a positive influence through your own actions. Remember, everyone is on their own journey, and showing acceptance is a powerful way to reflect the teachings of the Prophet, peace be upon him. Refrain from complaining. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, endured many challenges and hardships throughout his life, yet he rarely, if ever, complained. Instead, he demonstrated patience, gratitude, and trust in Allah's plan. Refraining from complaining doesn't mean ignoring your problems or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on solutions rather than dwelling on the negatives. Complaining often makes us feel worse and can spread negativity to those around us. By adopting an attitude of patience and gratitude, you can face difficulties with a positive mindset. When you stop complaining and start appreciating what you have, you'll find that your outlook on life becomes brighter and you'll be better equipped to handle whatever comes your way. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to grow and strengthen your faith. Maintain good character. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The best of you are those who have the best manners and character." Good character lies at the heart of Islamic teachings and was central to the Prophet's life. It includes qualities like honesty, humility, kindness, patience, and integrity. Having good character means treating others with respect, being fair in your dealings, and staying true to your values, even when no one is watching. It's about doing the right thing not because it's easy, but because it's the right thing to do. Good character builds trust, strengthens relationships, and brings you closer to Allah. By consistently striving to improve your character, you become a better person and a positive influence on those around you. Remember, good character isn't just about how you act in public, it's about who you are in your heart. Forgive yourself and others. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a shining example of forgiveness. Even when he was wronged or hurt by others, he chose to forgive instead of holding grudges. Forgiveness is a powerful habit that not only benefits others, but also brings peace to your own heart. Holding on to anger or resentment only harms you, creating emotional and spiritual burdens. By forgiving others, you free yourself from these negative feelings and allow healing to take place. But forgiveness isn't just about others, it's also about forgiving yourself. We all make mistakes, and learning from them is essential, but so is letting go of the guilt. When you forgive yourself, you can move forward with a clear mind and a renewed sense of purpose. Remember, forgiveness is an act of strength, not weakness. It's a step toward inner peace and spiritual growth. 7. Practice gratefulness. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Islamic teachings and was a defining characteristic of the Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, life. No matter the circumstances, he always found reasons to be thankful to Allah. Practicing gratefulness doesn't just mean saying thank you when things go your way. It's about cultivating a mindset of appreciation, even in challenging times. Life is full of ups and downs, but by focusing on the blessings you have, you shift your perspective from what's missing to what's present. This simple shift can transform your outlook on life, making you more content, peaceful, and happy. Gratitude also deepens your connection with Allah. When you regularly acknowledge the blessings He has bestowed upon you, whether it's your health, your family, your job, or even the air you breathe, you develop a stronger sense of trust and reliance on Him. The Quran reminds us, "If you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor." Quran 14:7. This means that the more grateful you are, the more you open yourself up to receiving additional blessings. It's a cycle of positivity that benefits both your spiritual and emotional well-being. Gratitude isn't just about the big things, it's about the small, everyday moments that we often overlook. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us to appreciate the little things, like a kind word, a meal on the table, or a smile from a loved one. By acknowledging these small blessings, you train your mind to focus on the good, which can help you stay positive and resilient in difficult times. Practicing gratefulness also has a ripple effect on those around you. When you express your gratitude to others, it strengthens your relationships and spreads positivity. People are drawn to those who are appreciative and optimistic, and your gratitude can inspire others to adopt the same mindset. In a world that often focuses on what's lacking, being a person who consistently practices and expresses gratitude is a breath of fresh air. So take a moment each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. You can start a gratitude journal, make a habit of thanking people around you, or simply pause and thank Allah for the blessings you have. Over time, you'll find that practicing gratefulness not only improves your mood and outlook, but also draws you closer to a life filled with contentment, peace, and continuous blessings. 8. Begin with the end in mind. One of the profound teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the importance of living with a clear purpose and vision. He was constantly mindful of the hereafter, knowing that this life is temporary and that our ultimate goal is to earn the pleasure of Allah and attain paradise. This mindset of beginning with the end in mind means that every action, decision, and goal should be guided by a deeper understanding of our final destination. When you begin with the end in mind, you gain clarity on what truly matters. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, chasing after short-term successes, material gains, or fleeting pleasures. But by focusing on your ultimate purpose, pleasing Allah and preparing for the hereafter, you prioritize what's truly important. This shift in perspective helps you make decisions that are not only beneficial in this life, but also rewarding in the next. The Prophet, peace be upon him, lived with this clear vision, always considering how his actions would impact his standing with Allah. Whether it was through acts of worship, helping others, or showing kindness, he was constantly aware of the bigger picture. This awareness gave his life meaning and direction, allowing him to remain steadfast even in the face of immense challenges. For us, adopting this habit means regularly reflecting on our intentions and aligning them with our ultimate goal. It's about asking ourselves, is this action pleasing to Allah? Does it bring me closer to my purpose? This habit also brings a sense of peace and fulfillment. When you begin with the end in mind, you're less likely to be swayed by the distractions and temptations of the world. You won't be as concerned with what others think or the pursuit of superficial goals. Instead, you'll be focused on living a life of integrity, purpose, and spiritual growth. This clarity can help you navigate difficult decisions, stay motivated in your endeavors, and maintain your faith during tough times. Beginning with the end in mind encourages you to live with intentionality. Every day becomes an opportunity to grow closer to Allah, to improve your character, and to leave a positive impact on the world. It's about being conscious of the legacy you're building, both in this world and for the hereafter. When you approach life with this mindset, your actions become more meaningful, your goals more aligned with your values, and your journey more fulfilling. This habit is a powerful antidote to the anxieties and stresses of modern life. When your actions are guided by a clear purpose, you are less likely to feel lost or overwhelmed by the pressures of society. You understand that life is not just about the here and now, but about building something that lasts, something that will benefit you in the hereafter. This understanding empowers you to rise above temporary struggles and focus on long-term success. To truly embody this habit, it's important to regularly remind yourself of your ultimate destination. Engage in practices that keep your faith strong, like reading the Quran, making dua, and seeking knowledge. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to stay focused on your goals, and avoid those who pull you away from your purpose. By keeping the end in mind, you transform your life from one of random actions to one of intentional living, where every step you take brings you closer to the eternal peace and joy that Allah has promised. 9. Faith and trust in Allah. Having unwavering faith and trust in Allah, known as tawakkul, is one of the most powerful habits taught by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Tawakkul is not just a passive belief that Allah will, an active reliance on him while doing everything within your power to achieve your goals. The Prophet, peace be upon him, exemplified this balance between effort and trust throughout his life. He worked hard, planned meticulously, and took all necessary precautions. But his heart was always anchored in the firm belief that the ultimate outcome was in Allah's hands. Trusting in Allah means understanding that He is the best of planners, that He knows what is good for you even when you do not. Life is full of uncertainties, challenges, and disappointments. There are times when your plans may not go the way you intended, or when you face hardships that seem overwhelming. In these moments, tawakkul becomes your shield, reminding you that everything happens according to Allah's wisdom and that there is a greater good behind every situation, even if it's not immediately apparent. This habit of trusting Allah brings immense peace to the heart. When you place your trust in Him, You are freed from the constant worry and anxiety that often plague people who feel they must control every aspect of their lives. You do your best, but you don't lose sleep over what you cannot control. You understand that success and failure are in Allah's hands, and this realization lightens your burdens and gives you the strength to persevere, no matter the outcome. Tawakkul also strengthens your relationship with Allah. It is a sign of deep faith, acknowledging that while you may have the ability to act, only Allah has the power to make things happen. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us that when we truly rely on Allah, He will suffice us. This doesn't mean you'll always get what you want, but rather you'll receive what is best for you, whether that's success, protection, or even a lesson you need to learn. Trust in Allah cultivates patience and contentment. When you know that everything is part of Allah's plan, you can accept life's ups and downs with grace. You become patient in the face of delays, understanding that Allah's timing is perfect. You learn to be content with what you have, knowing that what is meant for you will never miss you, and what misses you was never meant for you. This mindset allows you to live with a sense of peace and fulfillment, no matter what comes your way. To build this habit, begin by strengthening your connection with Allah through regular prayer, supplication, and reflection on His names and attributes. Remind yourself that Allah is Al-Ali, the trustee, Al-Hakim, the wise, and Al-Rahman, the most merciful. These reminders help deepen your trust in His plan for you. Additionally, make it a practice to say, Allah is sufficient for me, there is no deity except Him, whenever you feel anxious or uncertain about the future. This phrase is a powerful affirmation of your trust in Allah and helps center your thoughts and emotions. Incorporating tawakkul into your daily life also means letting go of the need for constant validation from others. When you rely on Allah, you understand that your worth and success are not defined by worldly measures or other people's opinions. This independence empowers you to pursue your goals with confidence, knowing that as long as you are sincere and strive for what is right, may Allah's support is with you. Trust in Allah does not eliminate the need for action. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Tie your camel and then place your trust in Allah." This hadith beautifully encapsulates the balance between effort and reliance. You must work hard, plan wisely, and take all necessary steps, but at the end of the day, your heart should be at peace, knowing that you have done your part and that Allah will take care of the rest. In a world filled with uncertainties, having trust in Allah is not just a source of comfort, it is a source of strength. It gives you the courage to face challenges, the patience to endure trials, and the peace to accept whatever comes your way. By cultivating this habit, you align your life with the divine plan, finding serenity in the knowledge that Allah is always guiding you, protecting you, and providing for you in ways you cannot always see. 10. Practice patience. Patience, or sabr, is a core virtue in Islam and one of the most emphasized qualities in the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The Prophet faced countless trials throughout his life, from the loss of loved ones to persecution, hunger, and battles. Yet in every situation, he exhibited remarkable patience, never wavering in his faith or losing hope. Sabr is not just about waiting passively for difficulties to pass. It is about enduring hardships with grace, maintaining your composure, and continuing to strive toward your goals despite the obstacles in your path. Patience is a powerful habit that enables you to remain calm and collected in the face of adversity. Life is full of challenges, and there will be times when things don't go as planned. You might face delays, disappointments, or unexpected setbacks. In these moments, sabr becomes your anchor, helping you stay grounded and focused. The Quran repeatedly highlights the importance of patience, reminding us that, indeed, Allah is with the patient. Quran 2:153. This means that when you practice patience, you are not alone. Allah's support, mercy, and guidance are with you. There are different forms of patience in Islam, each crucial to leading a fulfilling and successful life. The first is patience in obedience to Allah. This involves consistently performing your religious duties, even when it's difficult or inconvenient. Whether it's waking up for Fajr prayer, fasting during Ramadan, or giving in charity, practicing patience in worship strengthens your connection with Allah and fortifies your faith. The second form is patience in refraining from sin. Temptations are a constant part of life, but sabr helps you resist them, keeping you on the straight path. The third form is patience during trials and hardships. This is perhaps the most challenging, as it requires you to remain steadfast and hopeful even when faced with pain, loss, or uncertainty. Practicing patience also cultivates resilience and emotional strength. When you develop the habit of sabr, you learn to navigate life's difficulties without becoming overwhelmed. You become more adaptable, able to adjust your plans and expectations when things don't go your way. This resilience is key to achieving long-term goals, as it keeps you moving forward even when progress seems slow. Moreover, patience teaches you to trust in Allah's timing. We often want things to happen quickly, but Allah's wisdom is beyond our understanding. By being patient, you acknowledge that everything happens at the right time, according to His plan. Another important aspect of patience is its role in maintaining harmonious relationships. In our interactions with others, patience allows us to be more understanding, forgiving, and tolerant. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, showed immense patience in dealing with people, whether it was his companions, family members, or even those who opposed him. He never responded to harsh words or actions with anger or frustration. Instead, he remained calm, showing kindness and compassion even in difficult situations. By emulating this behavior, you can strengthen your relationships and create a positive environment around you. Incorporating patience into your daily life requires conscious effort and practice. Start by recognizing the situations that test your patience the most, whether it's dealing with a challenging task, facing criticism, or waiting for something important. In these moments, take a deep breath, remind yourself of the rewards of sabr, and resist the urge to react impulsively. Over time, this practice will help you develop greater control over your emotions and reactions, allowing you to handle challenges with wisdom and grace. Patience also has a profound impact on your spiritual growth. It deepens your reliance on Allah as you learn to trust His wisdom and wait for His plans to unfold. This spiritual patience is what the Prophet, peace be upon him, demonstrated when he and his followers endured years of persecution in Mecca before being granted victory. They did not lose hope or abandon their mission because they knew that Allah's promise would eventually come true. Similarly, in your own life, practicing patience strengthens your faith and keeps you connected to your ultimate purpose. Patience brings inner peace. By accepting that some things are beyond your control, you release yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety. You shift your focus from obsessing over outcomes to doing your best in every situation. This mindset not only enhances your well-being, but also draws you closer to Allah as you learn to fully surrender to His will. The Quran assures us, "And be patient, for indeed, Allah does not allow the reward of those who do good to be lost." Quran 11:115. This means that every act of patience is recorded and its rewards are guaranteed, both in this world and the hereafter. Patience is a key factor in achieving lasting success, whether in your personal, professional, or spiritual life. The ability to persevere through challenges, stay focused on your goals, and trust in Allah's plan will guide you towards success. Keep in mind that the most significant achievements often require the greatest patience. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, spent 23 years spreading the message of Islam, overcoming numerous obstacles along the way. Yet his patience and perseverance ultimately resulted in the establishment of a global community of believers. Similarly, your patience today will shape your path to success tomorrow. These 10 habits, inspired by the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, have the power to transform your character and elevate your life. Begin putting them into practice today and watch as you grow into the best version of yourself.